Hi, I've got a very cute idea for a sketch. It's called the imagination sketch. You see, the whole thing takes place in a nudist colony, and we're going to do it entirely in the nude. The only thing is, due to television standards and practices, we're not permitted to do that on television. So we hit on a compromise. We're going to do this sketch entirely in the nude, fully dressed. Now, here's where the imagination comes in. In order to make this work, we have to ask you, the audience, to mentally strip away our clothing and see us in the absolute altogether. In other words, use every ounce of your imagination. Okay, ready? Then come with me to the bizarre nudist camp. Oh, here we are, kids, at the nudist camp. Well, what do you say we get out of our clothes?
Okay.
Right over here to the changing room. Oh, come on, Billy. You know, nudity is kind of nice. It gives you a nice, healthy feeling, a sense of freedom, and it's good to let your flesh breathe. I don't know why so many people are embarrassed about nudity. Human body is a thing of joy and beauty. Hi, Tanya, what you doing?
Practicing. I gotta get in shape for the volleyball game. Something wrong?
No, I was just thinking, nudity after a while is just as natural as bouncing. Breathing. Hi, Betty, you've been cheating. You've been wearing your bathing suit again. I can see those tan lines.
Oh, I didn't think they showed. Oh, well, just 30 minutes of stretching out in this sun and my tan lines will be history.
Would you like me to rub some oil on your body for history?
John, you know that we're not allowed physical contact with the hands.
Oh, no problem. I was going to use my tongue.
I'll see you at the picnic. I see you have an outie belly button.
Oh, really?
Oh, for heaven's sake. And you have an innie.
And so have you. Hey, how about that? 2 innies and 3 outies.
Hey, what do you say we all get down to the beach, have a swim before lunch, huh?
Terrific. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go. I'll meet you down there in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Marcia. You look terrific.
Thank you, John.
Would you like to go for a swim?
Sure, I'd love to. How nice of you to offer.
Hey, no problem. You'll have to take your robe off, though.
Oh, okay.
Can't go in the water with the robe on. Yeah. Gonna have fun down there, I'll tell you. Hey, Bob, you look great naked.
Can you please cover up, please? I'm very sorry. Thank you very much. Okay, you've done it now. You ruined an excellent sketch and an excellent comedic idea, all right? For once in your life, we were doing something that was bordering on cleverness. You had a nice thing where you were faking nudity, leaving it to the imagination of our audience, and all of a sudden you have to do real nudity and spoil it.
I didn't think that real nudity could spoil anything, Bob. I thought it was a great experience. I was having a wonderful time.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about, all right? Once in a lifetime, we had a chance to do something clever, and you spoiled it.
Bob, I don't know if you realize this. I've got a comedy clock in my mind, and when I see something starting to sour a little, go a little bad, I kind of boost it up. I give the sketch a little lift, if you know what I mean, by having it take a robe off. You know what I mean?
Okay, I don't know who you're kidding, but you ruined the sketch. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I know you're enjoying it at home, using your imagination for once, and I apologize. Okay, let's just move on.
Look, Bob, it's going to work. The illusion's still here. The audience still thinks we're naked. We could go down on the beach and finish this whole thing for the ending. The ending's down at the beach. Come on, let's go.
I don't want to go to the beach for the ending, all right? Let's just go on with the show, please. Routine's ruined.
But we're still nude. Everybody, we could use you at the picnic.
What could you possibly use me for at the picnic?
Well, it's kind of windy down there at the beach, and we have the sandwiches wrapped in paper, and we could use your toothpick to keep the wrapping on the sandwiches.
So that's what that is. I thought it was a sewing needle.
He doesn't sew. much. We have a great show for you tonight. Something new, something different, something funny. That makes it different. We'll be right back. See you in a minute.
Welcome to the newest and hottest game show on television, the Newly Crime Game. And here's your host, Bob Lubeck.
Hello and welcome to the Newly Crime Game. The way we play this game is we pick a couple who have apparently participated in some crime, and then we ask the couple questions. And if they match their answers, they win money. All right, let's meet tonight's couple. First of all, a perky little lass, Charlotte Nell. Welcome, Charlotte.
Thank you, Bob. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah. And with Charlotte is her mate, who just completed 6 years in a federal penitentiary for allegedly molesting Charlotte, the ruggedly handsome Barry Watson. Nice to have you here, Barry.
Thanks, Bob. And for me, it's a pleasure to be anywhere.
I'll bet. All right, let's get started. Your first question this evening. On the night of the alleged molestation, what color dress was Charlotte wearing? Got 10 seconds to mark your cards.
Gee, that was 6 years ago.
All right, time's up. Question was, on the night of the alleged molestation, what color dress was Charlotte wearing?
It was blue.
Crazy. It was brown.
Brown? I don't even own a brown dress, numbskull.
Well, it looked like brown. It was dark.
Or was it brown or blue?
It was blue. I always wear blue. It matches the color of my eyes.
You ought to wear brown. That's what you're full of.
Now, come on, kids. That's all right. You're entitled to one miss. Next question. Were the two of you drunk or stoned the night of the alleged molestation? Answer, please.
Well, I had a couple of glasses of wine, so I say yes.
Barry?
Well, I guess 3 Quaaludes, 5 beers, and a nose full of Coke would add up to a yes.
All right. 2 more questions. And 2 more right answers will qualify you for our grand prize of a trip around the world. Here goes. Where did the apparent molestation take place? Answers, kids, come on.
In the back of his 62 Chevy van.
Well, I said van, but I don't think she'll remember it was my Ford van.
Judges? All right, that is the answer. Okay, now we come to the big question. If you get this right, you will win $100,000 and a trip around the world. Here goes. On that fateful night 6 years ago, did Barry really molest you, Charlotte? 10 seconds to answer. Okay, Barry, you're first.
No way.
No way. All right, Charlotte, if you can match no way, you and Barry will win it all. Did he molest you? Oh, what a shame. No match.
Crazy. I didn't even know you 6 years ago.
I know. I lied.
She lied! It's a match! Congratulations, Charlotte, that you and your beloved former but not really molester Barry Watson will wing your way at our expense around the world, and you will have $100,000 as spending money! However, if you choose Charlotte, you can accuse Barry again right here and send him back to prison for another week. And the 2 of you could come back and play our grand prize game against the Manson family to find out if they're innocent too.
We'll take the trip and go.
The trip and go.
No, we'll come back.
Come back.
But that would mean I'd have to go back to prison.
You're going for the opportunity.
That's what you think.
He's molesting me. Hey, you're molesting me!
Good!
Honey, you
see you next week on the Newly Crime Game. Bye-bye.
Once again, it's time to meet the family from Jokesville. A family that literally eats, sleeps, and breathes jokes. And here they are, the Jokesters.
Hello? Oh, it's you, Phyllis. I'm so glad you called. I've been dying to tell someone the latest gossip joke. Do you know Harriet Rudnick? She's the big spender? Yes, well, I heard that while she was shopping last month, a thief took all her credit cards, and to this day, her husband hasn't reported it yet. He found out the thief was spending less than she was. I'll call you when I get another gossip joke. Darling, what happened?
I was mugged.
What did he get?
He got 3 quickies, 2 witticisms, and 2 knee slappers.
Then we'll write out.
No, not exactly. Luckily, I had this joke in my shoe, and he didn't see it.
Which one is it?
Okay, it's this one here. This guy goes to a doctor, and the doctor gives him 8 hours to live. He rushes home and tells his wife. She says, "Darling, I feel terrible. What can I do for you?" He says, "I'd like to make love to you one last time." She says, "Of course, sweetheart." So they make violent love, and when they're finished, he says, "Oh, darling, that was just terrific, but now I've only got 6 more hours to live." The wife says, "I just feel terrible. Is there anything else I can do for you?" The husband says, "Let's make love again." They make love the second time, and it's even better than the first time. He looks up at her and he says, "That was just bliss, but now I only have 5 hours to live, darling. Let's make love one more time." The wife says, "Listen, honey, I gotta get up in the morning. You don't."
That's a good one. But listen, let that be a lesson to you. Just don't go around carrying all those loose jokes.
No, I won't, honey. Thanks for the advice.
Special delivery joke. Please sign here.
Okay, right there.
Thank you very much. Okay, there was this traveler who stopped by a farm, and he noticed a pig with a wooden leg. Now, the traveler asked the farmer about the pig, and the farmer said, "Why, that's old Caesar, the finest pig a man could ever have. And is he smart? Why, in fact, old Caesar once sniffed out a vein of gold that brings me in about $200,000 a year. And another thing, one night I was in the barn, and it caught fire. Well, old Caesar broke down that door, dragged me out of the fire, and saved my life. Now, the traveler said, "Why, that's amazing. I've never heard of anything like that before. But tell me one thing. How did he get that wooden leg?" Well, the farmer said, "Naturally, when you have a pig that's smart, you don't want to eat him all at once." You want to keep it?
Oh, hi, daughter. What's wrong with you?
Dad, I hate to tell you this. I can't take it anymore. I'm committing suicide. I've OJ'd.
You mean you over-joked? On what?
Oh, on thin jokes, fat jokes, ugly jokes, comebacks, riddles, squelches, one-liners, puns, insults. Oh.
God, my own daughter, a jokey. What was the last joke you took, honey?
The Pia Zadora joke.
How does it go? Quick!
Pia Zadora was playing the title role in The Diary of Anne Frank. She gave such a bad performance. In the last act, when Pia was hiding and the Nazis broke into the house, the audience yelled out, "She's in the closet."
That was pretty potent, but I'm sure you'll get over it. You know, you just rest a while.
Oh.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, son. I'm having a little problem. I think I'm losing my memory. Did I tell you this joke before?
Well, what is it?
Well, it's a hemorrhoid joke. A woman has painful hemorrhoids, and she met another woman on the street who said, I always found tea leaves to be helpful. So she went to the supermarket and she bought 8 pounds of tea leaves. A month later, she meets the same woman on the street who says, how's it going? The woman says, I've been putting tea leaves up there for a month, and I still have very painful hemorrhoids. So the woman says, well, I've done everything I can. I think that you better see a proctologist. So she goes to the proctologist, and he puts the proctoscope in her and looks in. She turns back and says to the doctor, what do you see? The doctor says, I see you taking an ocean voyage with a tall, dark stranger.
Well, it's time once again to enjoy our meal.
Now let's bless the meal with a joke.
Okay, how about this one? Mr. Abramowitz gets a call from the doctor. The doctor says, Mr. Abramowitz, I have some good news, some bad news. Which do you want to hear first? Well, Mr. Abramowitz says, I want to hear the good news first. The doctor says, you got 24 hours to live. Mr. Abramowitz says, what's the bad news? Doc says, I was supposed to call you yesterday. Show, I just got a call from Mike Walden, and he told me that Super Dave Osborne has come out of the hospital to make an announcement. So let's go right now to Mike Walden with the recovering Super Dave Osborne. Take it away.
Hello, everybody. This is Mike Walden, and I'm with the downcast Super Dave Osborne. Before I allow the Super One to say his piece, I think that you should know the doctors have told him not to be here today, because really he should still be in the intensive care unit. But he chose to take this time to clear the air. Ladies and gentlemen, Super Dave Osborne.
Well, thank you very much, Mike. I just want to say that I'm really depressed about the vicious rumor being spread by another network. I won't mention the name, but they said that Showtime and the CTV network and Super Dave Osborne were at odds.
No.
They said that I was not going to perform anymore on Bizarre unless someone renegotiated my contract. They said that I was faking an injury just so I could sit out and put some more pressure on everybody.
I don't believe that.
Well, I can't either, Mike. You know my devotion to the Bizarre Show. You also know how much I love Showtime and CTV. They helped give me my start. And to think that I would hold out and fake an injury and try to hurt the Bizarre Show has left me totally devastated.
Well, Super Dave, it makes me sick to the bottom of my stomach to think that such a vicious rumor could even get started. And if you think that this great American hero would fake an injury to get more money, then you've got another thing coming. Now, I understand that you've put together a piece of tape showing the punishment you've taken on this show over the last 5 years.
Yes, I have, Mike. And I think those of you who are not familiar with what I've gone through over the last 5 years will get a good idea of whether I'm the type of individual who would fake an injury for more money.
Okay, Jack, can we roll that tape right now? Thank you. The target starts up in a herky-jerky motion, and it takes maybe 1 or 2 revolutions before it gets up to its excess speed. In fact, it has a speed in excess of 280 revolutions per minute. Little John is pulling back this high-powered bow. And there goes the first arrow.
Holy shit! Oh, I can hear that. Right. What is that noise? No, Fuji! Stop the bow! All right, here I go. Ready? Get set. Watch the bag. I missed it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Long Fuji.
Super Dave, are you all right?
Are you ready, Fuji? Action. Okay.
once again, good luck, Dave.
We're ready.
All right, I'm okay, Mike. I feel good. It's a beautiful day for this. I think I'm all right, Mike. I hurt my left arm a little bit, and I got a little headache, but as long as I can get my car in position, I'll be all right. I got to get the back wheels up top, and then I'll swing around in. There we go. All right. Good landing, and now it's home free right now. The steering wheel is pushing me back a little bit, but I'm okay. I'm in the holy...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if that doesn't close this case, I don't know what does. I've had the pleasure to work with this man for the last 5 years, and I've never met anyone like him. And it makes me laugh to think that the Super One would hold out for money.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike. Here, let me get up.
Try to get up?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, easy, easy. All right.
I just want to say, Bazaar is the best show that anyone could ever be associated with. And to John Biner and the rest of the cast, I promise that I will do everything in my power to get well and perform at my best this year. Look for me on upcoming shows and Showtime and CTV. I love you both.
Beautifully said as always, Super Dave. And now, this is Mike Walden with the great Super Dave Osborne returning you to Bazaar. Okay, that'll do it, guys, huh?
We had a little sound problem. We'll need it one more time, please.
Super Dave, they had a little sound problem. One more take, okay?
One more take?
That's right.
With the crap the network's paying me, they want one more take? Do it yourself, Putz.
What a wonderful human being.